So what do you feel today about death and dying?
Good question. I have no fear of it, and it's an odd thing to say, but I personally believe if it was that easy to drift into that space and just to disappear into it and to absorb into it, it's the most peaceful, quiet, comfortable, conscious space that you can go into. It's the absence of the conscious mind where the fear resides. My conscious mind was knocked so far offline that the fear and the survival and all of that was gone. All I was peace. All I was quiet. All I was seamlessness. I didn't have the typical go to the light and the voice meet me. I didn't have that experience. I had an interconnected experience. It was like a turbine energy that just fed itself, if you know what I mean. And it was a sustainable energy that I could have immersed myself in forever. It was, I needed nothing, I wanted nothing, there was no attachment, and there was also no separation. So to be detached and fully connected at the exact same time is probably the best way I can explain it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's what I imagine going into death is. And the only reason I would fear it is for those that I would have leave behind that would be in pain. And I look at those who have lost, parents, and I see them desperately trying to connect back to parents, especially young children that lose parents too early. And I see their yearning, and I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that on my family at all. So I don't welcome death, but I do feel at some point when my time comes that I welcome it as a peaceful experience, and that's what I would like to create.
Well, it's part of life that we're not really knowledgeable about. We're just conditioned to be afraid of.
It's a cycle, but at the same time, you do miss the physical, of the person that goes. Yeah.
Yes, but I feel also that you can always keep that their spirit alive. I feel sometimes that spirit lives within us. Mm-hmm. So when we do things that recreate their essence or their spirit, it brings me joy when I do that.
I have a friend who lost his mother, and he was so attached to her, and he helped her pass. She died of cancer, and he stayed with her last 11 days and really helped her transition. And it wasn't until 8 months later that he finally started connecting with her, and the stories of his connection with her are incredible and miraculous. And he's never been a new thought or metaphysical. I mean, he's deeply rooted in the Jewish religion, and the ways that she has appeared are undeniable. And I've heard story after story and interviewed person after person with that same type of experience. Many of our great authors talk about different ways to be able to connect with the soul. And I heard the best definition, shaman Dr. Alberto Villoldo, he talked about the soul in such a way that he talked about the light body and how the soul comes in and just surfaces around as light. And then we come in as light and we slow down into this physical experience that is our body. And we become an infant in that body, that light body grows. And we have this human experience. And then when we die, that light goes on and continues on. So all we really are is light slowed down for a temporary human experience, all to go on and continue on as a soul. And we can cycle through that. And if we look at our loved ones the same way as they are light, it enables our light body to connect with their light body.